everyone, and welcome to my studio. Today I have a little bit different kind of a video for you. I am cleaning out my closet, sort of. So in the old house, we had a very small closet. So I separated my whole wardrobe by seasons. Now, some pieces were able to cross over to the seasons, especially since it's Texas. We have a pretty mild climate here. However, there were some pieces, a decent amount of pieces that were specific to either spring, summer, or fall, winter. So in order to save space in my closet, I would box up everything that was not currently in season and stick it kind of down in the back and only have hanging what was currently in season. At the beginning of every fall and at the beginning of every spring, summer, I would change out those clothes. Now in the new house, I have a much bigger closet, a much easier accessible closet. However, I like my clothes to be able to breathe, so I'm continuing on with this switching out of the seasons method. I also really like that it gives me a reason to go through all of my clothes very intentionally at least twice a year, because I'm taking all of the pieces out and I'm pulling from what's in the closet and putting it in. So I'm coming in contact with not all, but a decent amount of the pieces of clothing in my wardrobe, and it gives me a chance to either keep those items or purge those items. So I have on the floor here next to me my spring summer bin that I'm finally changing into my closet, and I thought it would be fun to go through it with y'all and see what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of. I'm pretty good about purging and cleaning out, so let's see how well I do. I also pulled a few pieces that I know I don't want to keep from my fall wardrobe, and I was going to show y'all the ones that I was purging as well at the end of this video. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pull pieces out. Some of them I might quickly say keeping or discarding. I might share what the pattern is. If I know it, I'll be sure to leave all of those in the description below. I'm a little bit nervous. This feels very personal, but I think it's interesting to see other people's process of getting rid of things. And I want to try to be pretty strict as far as like if I don't love it, but I don't know how good I'm going to be. Okay, so this is a cute little bustier top by Wit. I got it on Poshmark secondhand. I actually used to work for this designer. I love her so much and I love all of her pieces. I'm definitely keeping this. This is a original Roxy Trio crop top that is reversible. I don't have a lot of white pieces in my wardrobe, and the white side of this is actually stained quite badly, which is why I don't have a lot of white pieces in my wardrobe. The blue side is still in pretty good shape, and I do really like this print, and I do wear a lot of crops in the summer, so I will be keeping this. This is a dress that I love, and I wear all the time. It has no brand. It was de-stashed to me from a friend, and it's kind of sheer, so I wear like a slip and a bralette under it, but it's just a lovely dress. Here is another Roxy, more neutral, and this one is reversible too, plaid on one side and stripes on the other, and I actually have pants that match this for a matching set, so definitely keeping this one. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this one in the maybe pile because I'm just not sure about it. My friend Victoria would tell me that if I'm not sure, that means no, but she's much more stricter than I am. So I'm gonna put it in the maybe. I love this top. This is an Ogden cami that I refashioned from a really cool chiffon dress that just wasn't getting a lot of wear because it didn't have a slip that came with it. I love the print. I'm definitely keeping that. This, I think, is gonna go. This is an early make. It's a Grainline Studio Tiny Pocket Tank. I don't even think they make this pattern anymore, but it is a looser fit waist or hip length tank, and I lowered the armholes on this, but I still think that they're a little too snug on me, and I don't really wear this length of tank top a ton. So if it's not a love, I think I'm going to put it in the pass pile. This is a Krissa Crop that is super cute and made out of some vintage fabric, but I see that it had a hole in it, and I tried to very sadly patch it, and it doesn't look horrible. Like, you probably can't see it from there, but it is a little awkward. And I already put this weird pocket on here to cover another hole, I believe. Yeah. What happened was this fabric was a vintage curtain that I tried to dye or tea stain or something, and the fabric just disintegrated, and there was like holes in it everywhere. I made this really cute matching set with it, and I wore it to a party, and the crotch busted open, and I had to do a quick costume change. So we're gonna put this. This is gonna go. This is the Mintu tank by Named Clothing. I actually really like this pattern, and I plan on doing a dress hack out of it, but I think I'm gonna pass on this. Actually, would I wear it? I'm gonna put this in the maybe and give it a try on and think about if I would wear it more as a crop top. I don't wear, like I said with the tiny pocket tank, I don't wear a ton of tops this length in the summer because increasingly more and more of my bottoms are high-waisted, so it just kind of looks weird with this length. But it could be cute as a crop. However, I do remember that the armholes on this are a little higher than what I like, so I'm gonna give it a try on and see if I want to crop it or if I'm gonna pass it. So I'm gonna put that in the maybe. This is a fun little dress I got at a boutique in Nashville. It's got some sheer panels here, sheer panels in the back, and in general, the fabric is not that opaque, but it is so comfortable for summer. I love it. I wear it a lot as a swimsuit cover-up, so definitely keeping. I love this dress. This is a Jessica dress. It is a Mimi G pattern. I believe it was a free pattern. It might not still be free. I'm not sure. Keeping this. This fabric is beautiful, soft Indian cotton from fibers to fabric. Very, very, I love that dress. This dress is a by hand London dress. I'll have to look that one up. Super fun print. I'm a little sad because this print has bled into itself. The white of the flowers used to be a lot more white. It's kind of more washed out, but still a super cute dress, very comfy with this fun stripy contrast in the back. I have almost gotten rid of this dress so many times. I cannot even tell you. It's a vintage dress that I hemmed. No, I didn't hem it, but it was like short, and I ended up letting out the hem, I think. So it's better now that it's longer. So I'm gonna try it on and remind myself if it's long enough or not. But it is a really cute, this is the back. Oh, maybe the other thing was that this comes unhooked all the time. Anyway, this is the back and this is the front, and it's a knit. Super cute. I'm gonna put it in the maybe though. This is like a embroidered muumuu dress that I got, I believe, on a trip to Nicaragua. And I ended up hemming it and bringing the bottom up because it was too long. And now it's shorter, but it still doesn't get a ton of wear, honestly. So I only really wear it like around the house and when we're gardening and stuff, which it's great for. But I'm not really a big fan of the color. I do love the embroidery and I love the color of the embroidery, but I think I'm gonna put it in the no pile. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, this is a Ogden cami hack. Jackie from Jack Stitch and I shared, she was getting rid of this fabric, we split it, we both made something matching. It was really fun. And this dress is super comfy. I did line it in a muslin, which is kind of awkward because the flowiness of the outside doesn't match what's going on with the lining. So it's also kind of coming apart right here at the underarm. I'm gonna put it in the maybe and try it on. It's also one of those dresses that, like, if I don't pull it out of the laundry right away, it's just a wrinkly mess, as you can see. So we're gonna say maybe. Okay, moving along. Roxy Trio. This is the full dress length. Yellow on one side, blue on the other side. And this actually looks really cute with the blue layered on top of either the mustard or the blue. So maybe I should keep both of those. Moving this from the maybe to the keep. Krissa Crop in another vintage cotton. I think this is the first Krissa Crop I ever made. I love these colors. I don't know if you can see my chair cushion, but it's the same fabric, although the chair cushion is in much worse condition. But definitely keeping this. I have a skirt that matches as well. Ogden cami, another one. This one I refashioned from a vintage dress. It is quite dingy looking though. So I'm gonna put it in the whites cycle of the wash and see if I can bleach it and get it looking a little better. And if not, it's gonna maybe have to go because it's got some serious yellowing here. Super fun Isabella crop top that I made last year with some pom-poms. Definitely keeping this. Oh, whatever this is, it's very dirty. Oh, this is just a simple fitted jersey dress that I think I refashioned from a American Apparel dress. It used to have like a cowl situation and I took it off. I'm gonna keep this. It's super comfy to just like run around and around the house. So that's a keep. Ogden cami, bright green. I got this out of the Ogden cami exchange a couple years ago. This is a linen. It is kind of that length that I don't love, but it does look cute tied up. And I don't have a ton of stuff this color and I don't have a ton of solids. So I think this will be good to keep for that reason. Roxy Trio, and this is that length I'm not crazy about. So the print is fun, but I think I'm going to pass on this. It's reversible. It's got some weird almost mildewy looking stains. So we're gonna pass. Pass, pass, pass. I love this little dress. It's so adorable. It is a vintage dress that I refashioned to be sleeveless because the sleeves were really tight on me, but I love the print and these interesting pockets. This one is a keeper. This is one of the few pink things I have in my wardrobe. I don't know what brand this is, but it is a super fun little peplum collared shirt, and it's totally open in the back with chiffon. Looks really cute with a fun little bralette underneath, and I am keeping that. This is the second Isabella tank I made last year with some fun fringe. I didn't really get to wear these a ton when I made them, so I am excited to hopefully get some more wear out of them this year. This is a really cute vintage simplicity romper. It's totally open in the front and it just ties closed. And I always almost get rid of this because I sometimes feel like I'm aging out of this outfit, but it is so cute and so comfortable. So like, forget that. I'm gonna wear what I want. This is what I want. Okay, this one is really special. It was a pattern test that I did for C. Kate Sew. I believe the pattern was called the Cali shirt. I had to add these pleats in the front because it was like really gapey, but it worked out. And this was the first time I really played with breaking up a pattern and color blocking. And I had this really interesting embroidery that I added on the back. But I don't wear it a lot. So I think I'm going to, it also has some stains. I think I'm going to put it in the white wash pile and see how it comes out. I also left the end of the ruffles raw, which is kind of cute. I don't wear it a lot, I think because of the length, which I guess if I'm getting rid of all of these hip length shirts, I do still have some hip sitting shorts. So do I get rid of those too? No. One of them is really comfortable and I do wear with this top sometimes. So I'm gonna put it in the maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Okay, this shirt is just a simple black tank, but the whole back is sheer, which is pretty cute. And I think I wear it tucked in quite often. It does need to be washed, so I'm gonna do a wash pile. This is a black silk Everlane tank that needs to be washed. This is gonna go in the maybe. I'm gonna see how it washes, try it on. It is that length that I don't love, but it's as a solid black silk tank, it is very versatile. And could be cropped, could be. But why crop it when I have this black tank that is also needs to be washed. The problem is that in our old house, we had some issues with mildew. So a lot of this stuff just hasn't unearthed itself since it went back into storage pre-fall last year in the old house. So a lot of the stuff just needs to be like washed and freshened up. This is the Ogden cami that I hacked. It's a crop top. I do love it. However, the lining is just like some random weird snakeskin suit lining that I have. I think it had, at the time, it was the only black lining I had, but it like kind of sticks to my skin, and in the summer it's kind of a weird feeling. I'm gonna wash it and it's gonna be a maybe. This one I just made last summer, super adorable peppermint play suit. Another thing I kind of feel like too old to wear, but I mean, look how fun it is. So who cares? Okay, white, still pretty white because it's pretty new. This is the Tate top, which is a free pattern by Workroom Social. And I love this top. I love the shape of it. It's a crop and it's got this really cute like boxy cutout situation in the back. And the fabric has this really interesting texture. I don't know if you can see it. But I actually made this last year to replace a white leather tape top that I had made. Actually, I think I made that white leather tape top twice and it just got messed up so many times. I was like, leather is a bad choice, obviously. So this fabric breathes a lot better as well. I think I'm gonna put it in the wash, but this is definitely a keep. A lot of my stuff I made most recently is obviously gonna be a keep. Like this lovely floaty Wilder gown. I love this. I'm gonna keep it for sure. Okay, this little fun little pirate crop top, definitely a keep. I refashioned this out of a vintage like kids button down shirt and it's got little pirates on it and it's actually really okay. The next up is another more recent make. This is a keep. Oh, for a minute I thought all the buttons fell off. This is a keep for sure. It is another Mimi G pattern. I actually got this pattern for free in an Instagram giveaway. And how cute is this? These tie, it's contrasting colors. I have pants in this fabric that match. So cute. Definitely keeping. This was a Fiber Mood make last year. Fun little cropped button down. I love a crop top. I love a cropped button down with a cute little tie. Keep. This is another vintage dress that I cut the sleeves off of. No, this was already sleeveless. The sleeves just like were way too broad for my shoulders, so I angled them in. I love this. It's very light, very comfy, definitely a keep. This is a Roxy trio that this is a stitched all-in-one layered Roxy trio. It's rayon, as you can see from all the wrinkles. Hi, baby. You want to? But I love this print. This print was a collab that I did with Workroom Social, and it's so fun, and this dress is super comfy. I did add pockets to it, and the pockets are way too low, and they kind of make the dress hang weird, so I might close those up and cut them out, but keeping this. This is an Ogden cami, no. I made this for myself, but it was for the Ogden cami exchange, and I liked the one that I made my partner so much that I made one for myself. How fun is this fabric? It's like, what's the word I'm looking, not fluorescent, it's like hyper something. Anyways, super fun. This was an early make. When I was still making a lot of Berta patterns. I was very obsessed with Berta style. It's out of a vintage cotton. It's got a low back, which is adorable, and I love it. It's a keeper. This is the tie that goes with it, which I could probably actually get rid of because I never wear it with the tie. Yeah. Okay, little sweater. Good to have to throw over a dress because it's always cold inside places. Oh, this one's hard. This is a button down that my mom actually gave me. It's hard for me to get rid of things that my mom gave me. And I loved it so much at the time, but it honestly just doesn't get anywhere. And another thing I think of when I'm getting rid of things is if I saw it now, would I buy it or make it? And with this, the answer is probably no. Although, maybe if it was sleeveless, I would wear it more. I don't know. The problem is I always have to iron the button bands because it gets all like squunched up and then you can like see in between the buttons. Not a great look. I'm gonna put it in the maybe and possibly take the sleeves off. Okay, this weird situation was destashed to me from my cousin out of her closet, and I was wearing it as a bathing suit cover-up, which it's still kind of fun as a bathing suit cover-up. Do I really need it, and do I wear it in any other capacity? No. This is a super comfy dress that I made in collaboration with Victoria Lucille Ann, and it is the Miss Songe dress. Gosh, who is the pattern maker? I don't remember. But it's got a low back, it's super flowy, so good for summer. Feels like I'm wearing nothing, which is always what I want. This is a slip that goes under my Wilder gown, so definitely need this. This is a super fun shirt that has just so many revels. I believe it's the I Am Patterns. I forget what the name of the shirt is. It's a button down. I do need to take it in under the arms. It's a little big, which I do plan on doing. So, but I kind of wear it anyways. So it needs to go in like the alterations pile, but it's a keep. Really fun Mindy dress from Fiber Mood in this bright, beautiful fabric my cousin got me when she was in Africa. I love it. It's so comfy. It's a keep. And that is a pair of ski pants. So that was pretty good. I have a decent sized giveaway and a decent sized maybe potential giveaway here. I'm not mad about what's going on down here. I feel very good. So let's move on to the fall pieces that I am getting rid of.
Okay, not a ton of stuff in this pile. I actually am better at getting rid of things when they're emerging from the bin than I am when they're going into the bin. It's easier when I've been separate from them and it's like just barely coming into season. I don't like overthink it as much. But as I was skimming through the things that need to go into the bin now, I noticed a few that just don't get a ton of wear. So this is a Linden sweatshirt pattern, and this is actually a woven, and this is a really cool shirt, and it's like metallic, shimmery, coppery. I layer this a lot. It just doesn't get a ton of wear because it is a little itchy on the inside. So if I'm not layering it with anything, it just never gets worn. And I just don't often layer it. Like I just don't often go through the effort. But how cute is it? It's metallic. It's got this cool texture. I put piping in the seam. That was a really cool feature. This is one of those times where I was really proud of this make and I still like it and think it's really cool. I just don't wear it. So it's gonna go. Also, I want to take a quick moment to say that in my pattern Etsy shop, I do have a few pieces that I'm destashing. And there are some pieces in there that I've already destashed that I've made. So if you are similar size to me, you might want to check it out. I will link it below in the description. And this will go in there because it's still in great shape. I just don't wear it a lot. If you want to save me time listing it and you're interested in it, just comment below and let me know and I will give you the details. Same goes for this. This is a really cool make. It was a Berta style pattern. It's a little jumper that I would wear it layered in the fall, winter. I wore this a lot when I lived in New York, but I don't live in New York anymore and it's just not practical for my life. I'm a lot more casual in the winter than I am in the summer, just because I feel like in the summer it's easy to be casual but still like throw on a dress and be cute. But in the winter, it's like, I don't know, if you wear like a dress, you have to put on tights and it's like a whole ordeal. So anyway, I put a lot of work into this dress. It fits great. It has so many cool details. The back is the zipper has these leather strips lining it here, which is really cool. And that's also echoed in the pockets. It has a little drop waist. It's very mod. You can wear it without anything under it or with. It looks just as cute either way, but I just never wear it. Will I regret getting rid of this? It's possible. It's possible. Another one that will be in the D-stash that is up for grabs is this York Pinafore in a sweatshirt fleece. Weird combo. I just had the idea and thought it would be great. I just don't wear it because like when it's cold enough to wear this, I also need to have tights, but the tights and the sweatshirting, there's friction, and then I have to wear a slip, and that's all fine. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Now I'm talking myself out of it. It's gonna be a maybe. If anyone wants it, let me know. If not, I'm keeping it. But if it goes to a good home, then I'm happy. This is a ready-to-wear sweater I'm getting rid of. It's a men's sweater that was left in a restaurant that I used to work in. It's super light, but it just, like, it doesn't fit me. The sleeves are way too long. It's like comfy-ish, but I don't know. I don't need it in my life. It's in the D-stash. Lastly, this was a refashion that I did, which now that I'm looking at, it's not in great shape either. It's got some discoloration. I added this peplum, which I thought was super cute and smart. But now anything that I wear, I want to like tuck it in, so, or tie it. I can't do either of those things with this. So, getting rid of that. Okay, that was easy and relatively painless. I'm pretty happy with my giveaway pile, and I have a lot of laundry to do. I think all of this needs to be washed, honestly, before it goes back into the closet. Thank you so much for joining me as I cleaned out my closet. If you have any questions about my process, I'm happy to answer them in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to this video and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Do you want to see me do this again in the fall? Let me know. I'll let y'all know how the maybe pile works out. I'm hoping it'll work its way out, but you know, sometimes I have a soft heart. Okay, thank you all so much for joining me today. Happy sewing. Bye.
Making a video? What you doing? What'd you make us? What is wrong with you? What is that?
It's buns with peanut butter, water, and fish sauce.
Get out of here! Don't tell me you made me some snacks. Ew! Gross!
Look how smushy it is.
Ew! No!
Is this on video?
Yes! You're going in the bloopers.